I am Raven. I come from the house of Lax Kwalams. My tribes are Haida and Tsimshian. I am a third-generation Alaska U.S. citizen. I honor my father, Jones Yeltatsi, a Haida, double-fin killer whale from Haukan on Long Island in Alaska, by wearing the regalia that he designed for me in 1946. And I'm proud to be the keeper of the double-fin killer whale hat that he carved of red cedar in 1946. I've been asked a lot of questions about my regalia, and I would like to show it to you at this time. These are Canadian regalia. You can see that it is shaped like a chilkat robe. In this case, the design is raven. The fringes on the side represent your chilkat robe. And it is very basic, very simple. There are no buttons, no beads, no feathers. Its beauty is in its simplicity. This robe is a baby's blanket. I made it about 15 years ago for my eldest grandson, who is Eagle. And in this case, because it's a baby's robe, I decorated it with buttons. My grandson is Eagle. Every time I come to a get-together like this, I make little button vests to give away to any small baby that is present. I make the little vests and decorate it with clamshell buttons. And I look around to see who is the most newborn child and present it to the parents. In this case, I don't see any newborn babies here, but later on I shall find one. When we wear our regalia, a lot of people don't know our names. Therefore, I made this clasp to attach to my robe, so everyone will know my name is Verna. But I'm a tricky raven. When I was born, my father gave me the name of Daisy Romay after his cousins, the Edenshaws. But when I came to church to be baptized with my parents, the preacher didn't like that name, so he changed it to Verna. And my mother wanted the name Eve for my middle name, and he didn't like that either, so he baptized me Verna Eva. And I didn't find this out till I was 24 years of age when I was applying for work as a security person, and I needed it to be bonded. And that was the surprise of my life. So now, when my sisters want to tease me, they call me Daisy May. This is the basic design for my potlatch bag. It is unfinished. It's a bag I'm making for my grandson, who is Eagle. When it's finished, it will be trimmed with fringe, no buttons, no beads. This is a Canadian design from the Tsimshian and the Haida people. And the story behind it is what is called a chilkat blanket now originated in Canada along the Skeena and the Nass River people. And as time went on, the Tlingit people bought the chilkat robe and married into the people that make the robe, and that's how it became chilkat robe. But after the smallpox epidemic, when so many of the artists were wiped out by disease, this became a new step in progress. There were no weavers to do the robes, so a lot of the people used felt and Hudson Bay blankets to make this new type of robe. And it's basically a Tsimshian Haida design. I carried with me quite a few of my prayer button pins, and I've been asked at many times to compose several prayers. And the one that was quite appropriate when the veterans had their Memorial Day presents, and I composed the Warrior's Prayer. And it goes, "O Creator, please help me to forgive myself. Remove the grief and the regret and pain from my heart from war. Give me peace in my heart and allow all the people to remember that the warriors fought for our freedoms. And, O Lord God, please give everyone peace." And that is the Warrior's Prayer. A few years ago in Craig, there was a totem pole raising that Stanley Marsden lost his son, his only son, to a drug overdose, and he grieved for years. And a lot of people were telling him he has to heal. And so he carved this healing heart totem pole and asked me to create some pins. And I went through all the stores and bought pins, buttons, beads, and made healing heart pins to give out to people at that time. And another time I was asked to create at the Indigenous Peoples Conference in Anchorage to create something common. Although our people are also different, we are all Indigenous people, whether we're Tlingit, Haida, Tsimshian, Athabaskan, Inupiat, or Yupik, or Aleut. We are all the same. So I created this prayer button pin, and it's basically a white button on a red square of felt on a black square of felt. And the prayer that goes with this pin is that you will be safe. I pray every morning that all our people will be safe, that they will have good luck in their good projects, and I hope that they do the same for me. Haua. Thank you.
Thank you, Verna. And next we'll have the Tlingit and Haida dancers and singers from Anchorage. If you can welcome them, please.
The Tlingit and Haida dancers from Anchorage are led by Ruth Willard, and she let me know that she's going to do the introductions. I think that's really great. I'd like to say a little bit about Elaine Utukiak, though, that is dancing with them. I really am just really honored to be able to introduce this Anchorage group, because Elaine comes down from Anchorage every year when I teach in Sitka to take my class. I don't know how many years she's been taking it, but she's always such a big help. I really want to publicly thank her today. The Tlingit and Haida dancers from Anchorage.
Good afternoon. We are the Tlingit Haida dancers of Anchorage and are happy to be here today. Our children set us off on a real happy tune this morning. Our children performed at 9 o'clock, and not biased or anything, but they did a tremendous job this morning. So they lifted our spirits, and we're ready to dance for you this afternoon. This group was formed mainly for the children when we realized we were losing some of our culture and tradition in Anchorage, being so far away from home. Our group is all from southeast area, from Yakutat to Cake. Our lead drummer this afternoon is Debbie Alimi. She's a dog salmon from Angoon. Drumming with her is Antione, an eagle from Cake. Once they've entered, Edna Henry will narrate the songs as we perform them. They are doing the waiting song from the interior. We are in the learning process. And if we do anything to hurt anyone's feelings or say anything wrong, we apologize. We don't mean to offend anyone. Tlingit Haida, good.
Anchknucklechadosak, Klinkadana, Klunkhadi, Anupiak Yeti, Shangu Kedi Danchunk. The entrance song that we just came in on is the Gunana entrance. Most of the songs that we'll be doing today comes from the Gunana series. At this time, I'd like to ask the officers to step out. Our President, Ruth Willard, Vice President, Hazel Tamulak, Secretary, Carolyn Hogan, Treasurer, Pam Bryson, also our coordinators, Doris Williams, and our other coordinator, Ruth Willard.
Kilchish, I'd like to right a wrong I did last night. We paid tribute to Beatrice Halkett, our past president, and I introduced her family, and I left one out. Willie Kusue. We left Willie out last night. Our apologies. We're not so sad now because Beatrice's son is now dancing with us. Daniel.
I forgot a couple of people, our Sergeant at Arms, Debbie Alimi. Also, we had a treasurer before. Pam Bryson is the one who took over when she went back home. And Tyone. I'd also like to ask Lucy Clues to come out. She's been away for a while, and I'd like to welcome her back. The flowers were for the appreciation for them helping us get here. This next song that we're going to do is the Tsimshian Men's Competition. A former dance member of ours had a chance to go to, he went to school in Haskell. He had a chance to look through an historical library and came across this song done as a men's competition and retaught it to us that way. This next song will be done by the young ladies. It's the Aleut trade song. Long ago, a Kiksadi man was banished from his village, and he came across the Aleuts. We don't know that they were from Kodiak or along the Aleutian chains. He didn't want to die thinking that he was forever banished, so he went back to his village with 5 songs for each child that he had. And this is 2 of those songs put into one.
The next song is from Angoon. It's the Killer Whale Migration song. This is performed by the men. This tells of the migration after the flood, I believe is the story. This was taught to us by Gilbert Fred from Angoon when he came to Anchorage. And there was a question on our being able to use it. So I talked with Mark Jacobs from Sitka, who's from Angoon, and he said to go ahead and use it, and we thank Mark for that.
Yeah.
This next song that we're going to do is our invitational. It's our clan song, Gusua'e clan. This clan song has 2 languages in it, Tlingit and Athabaskan. The first one is Gusua'e, where are you, child of, in your father's clan. The second one, Athabaskan, Kuanina, come and dance with us. This is one of the few songs that we do in honor of our father. So when we hear his clan called out, we come out and dance to show our love and respect for him. The clans will be called out by Leonard Williams. At this time, we're going to set the blanket out in honor of Beatrice Halkett.
The proceeds of this would go to the Heritage Foundation in memory of Beatrice.
Lady. Shangu KD. Whiskey time! Tlingit Haida! Chukanady! Navajo! Towtown! Chippewa. Simpson. Filipino. Gunanaw at the basket. Great Ka, the white man. Dutch Ka, the black man. Kluknahari. Everybody. Everybody.
On behalf of the dance group, we do thank you for the contribution, and it is to the Heritage Foundation in memory of Beatrice. And we'd like Dolores Churchill, where are you, Dolores, to come pick up the money.
Thank you very much. I'll count it up and then I'll let you know how much it is. And I would like to know that Helen Skeek is Ruth's mother, and I really honor Helen because I go to Cake and Teach, and she took a class from me years ago, so she's made a basket.
At this time, I'd like to introduce our elders of the group. Our Tlingit elder, Ray Smith, his Tlingit name is Galchachek. He's Shangu Katie, originally from Dry Bay, just outside of Yakutat. I'd also like to introduce our Tlingit Haida elder, Hazel Graham. She's double-headed raven. At this time, we're going to do our exit song. I'd like to thank the Heritage Foundation for inviting us to perform for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed our performance. Gunach Chish.